Okay, hi followers, Ultra Kirby is here. And here it is. Today, we're continuing on with Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. As last time, we actually started off the adventure. Like, literally. But yeah, I'm really excited to actually, in a way, restart this game, as this is basically a plus of what's already exists in the Wii original counterpart. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get into this, shall we? Yep, story mode it is. And oh my god, I did not know you can actually, your lives and your star, those will be carried over. Because here's the thing, in the original one, every time you actually restart the game, you have to make your exit to this adventure mode or story mode, and then go back in. Then your lives and your star counts will be actually reset. But not in this game. Huh? That's actually really surprising. Yeah, let's go and get into this. Oh, and just so you guys know that today's Kirby's Return to Dreamland play will actually be a little short, because today I have some things that actually kind of makes me would actually have to kind of prioritize. Makes me a little occupied. So yeah, so not only today's stream is going to be a little short, but I may actually kind of a little pause from time to time. So yeah, I'm sorry if I am kind of a little lost in thoughts, I should say, so to speak. But yeah, if you guys see me pause from time to time, then yes, that's the reason. I'm kind of a little preoccupied for doing. I'm kind of a let's just say I'm kind of a little in a moment where I actually have to do a bit of a multitasking. Multitasking. So, but yeah, I'll try to make that little multitasking as not as long as it should be. But anyway. Here it is, introducing a new ability that's in this game, and that's Sand ability. So I certainly did not notice that they would actually have the Sand ability as well. So that's really awesome. Let me actually see the commands. So tap B and then B at the Sand wave, and so I can do that. So you can back kick it. Ah, okay. If you hold it, then you can also do a grab like that. Oh, you can actually do a sand fist of that, huh? Yeah. Speaking of the priority, I was kind of thinking maybe I should actually take a little bit of a break on today's stream as well, but I did not want to actually. Yeah, I didn't want to actually skip the stream and then make my streaming schedules a little less than the regular. So. Or who knows, if I actually make a progress really well, then I guess I don't need to actually pause or occupy with other stuff to do. So we have a needle ability, huh? Alright, I don't know why they suddenly decided to give me the needle wing, but I guess I'll stick with the needle if that's what you told me to. Yeah, there's actually a good reason why they're actually giving us these abilities. So yeah, most, if not all, they are actually reliable. And okay, now I think it's now gone. Yeah, because here's the thing is that I actually just this actually in a way is my second time doing this, because during the when I was doing the actual stream of this, and oh my god, okay, that was actually bad timing. But yeah, there was actually a little bit of this line thing that was actually in the way. I didn't know why that was happening. Maybe it's because the bypass, so there's a kind of wrong with that. So there was kind of a bit of a little weird-ish line appeared on the game screen. So that's why I had to restart it. Good thing it is actually gone now. So yeah, once you see that kind of technical issues, always check out your HDMI cable or your probably your the bypassing HDMI, whatever that thing is called. Yeah, I forgot what's it called to be even, because yeah, HDMI bypassing or converter, so to speak. Oh yeah, that's what it was called, converter, because well, converter isn't all that necessary, to be honest, for the for Switch or some other Nintendo game consoles. But if you're actually gonna play it on your other games like PS on your Sony games like PlayStation and Xbox Series, I believe doing that is actually a must, or else you have some HDCP going on, so it's kind of like basically a protection so that your footages won't get spoiled, or to avoid some copyright shenanigans and whatnot. But yeah, if you actually turn it off on your console, then yes, you can actually record it. You can actually record that. So if you're probably wondering how I was able to record some of the PlayStation games and possibly the Xbox games, yep, that's the answers. But the thing is that if you actually put your HDCP going on, I'm afraid then you can't actually watch watch some movies on that. So yeah, if you want to watch it again, then if you want to watch the movies on your game consoles, like PS5 and Xbox One, yeah, just put the HDCP back on. So I really like how you can actually where you can actually move while you're actually doing this super uppercut charge, because in the past you can't actually move while you're doing that. So you couldn't actually move while you're just doing charge move. It just automatically goes on, so it just automatically goes up like that. So it isn't. So I think the Nintendo is not only is good at making like new one as well, but they're also really good at adding what's it isn't more than just same old. They're actually good at adding what's the new, what's new about it. So that's the 15 energy spheres you've collected have unlocked the door to copy room 1. Okay, that's a neato. So I guess that in order for me to go for unlock the abilities that's in this room, then I guess I have to collect all of them, and then that'll be unlocked by the time I reach the next world. Now we have some oases going on. That's good. I really like water abilities, and speaking of water abilities, and here it is. It's finally made its return in here. Or rather, I should say this is actually the first time where the water abilities was introduced. Yeah, I know some of you were probably thinking, wait, isn't water the first ability you actually got in Star Allies? No, actually, it was actually originated in here, and then it was actually returned in Kirby Star, Superstar Allies, or I think it was Star Allies. Yeah. Yeah, remember when I said about how one of my complaints about the Forgotten Land, even though I really absolutely enjoyed that, and where I would give, I think I probably gave that game like 9 out of 10 maybe, or maybe 8 out of 10. That was because that water ability is gone, or it actually got replaced by something else, and now you actually that sort of became like a flood in terms of Super Mario Sunshine. at least what they could have done is they would actually bring back the poison ability, which that's something else that they may not actually remake that game as well. You know, the 3DS ones, that includes Triple Deluxe and or Planet Robobot. But I actually wish that they would actually bring back the poison ability as well. And yes, for those who do not know, Kirby actually had the poison ability as well for Planet Robobot, which actually pretty much acted the same way as the water ability that was in here and the Star Allies. And that was actually one of my favorite abilities in the Star Allies. And now Kirby can actually swim diagonally because this was not also a thing in the original Wii version of the game. And yeah, I know I just said this before, but I'll say it again, is that Nintendo really not only is actually good at making, going through the, made-up worlds or something like that, but also, they're also good at adding what's already existed. So it's not exactly the same old. I mean, it sort of is, but, they actually added and they don't think that it's more than just bring back the same old. But I guess even with that, there are some games do receive a better marks because remember, this is a Wii game we're talking about. And I mean, Switch is actually pricey, to be honest, even to this day, and I for one certainly not going to argue with that. But even back then, Wii was actually pretty dang pricey too. And so I'm pretty sure there aren't that many people who probably managed to got the Wii. Or they probably got the Wii, but just never actually played the game. And while it is indeed a good news to some people finally get a chance to play some of the past games that they never actually tried it before. But someone actually did say that the fact that they're releasing this new game, actually this remake game, it actually shows they're slowly but surely running out of the ideas to actually make something new. So yeah, I guess it's actually one way for customers to be like, we are doing our best to come up with better ideas to how to make a sequel of the actual game. So please be patient and whatnot. So I guess in that sense, the developers of the game, whether they're in charge of actual ideas one or the story or plot making ones, they really feel into pressure because they want. Well, I mean, I haven't worked in the game industry before. I'm not much of a staff person, so I may have no right to say this, but yeah, I feel like they would actually feel a lot of pressure for making the game. And here it is, Flare Beam. We're gonna charge up our energies and control it. Now, this is one time where controlling it with your control sticks of D-pad is really convenient as heck. Back in the original one, controlling this on that D-pad in the cross shape, that cross shaped or whatever that D-pad shape is for, was certainly not a walk in the park. It was actually pretty dang uncomfortable. So yeah, as I was saying, like the fact that they actually keep releasing the remake of the game, yeah, not only is a way to show that that's actually, I think it has some kind of flip side or head and tail side on the same coin, to where it may be an answer to those who actually wanted to play this game before in the past, but they never got a chance to do so because, well, all kinds of reasons. But at the same time, it can also mean that they are slowly and surely running out of the ideas to sell, to sell the games or new games with that franchise on. So, and they actually need the pressure to do so because they still need to regularly release a game or franchises so that they could actually make the better games. Like, for example, for Kirby and Forgotten Land, it's been only like more or less than a year since that game came out, and I didn't know they would actually, release the remake of this game, where it's only been a year since the last time this game actually came out. I'm sorry, the Forgotten Land came out, and they're actually releasing this. So, they were still. I mean, they want to be consistent, but they're actually running out of the ideas as well. I guess that's also one reason why, well, some people may still like it, and I certainly won't, argue against the people who, but let's take, the Skyward Sword for Legend of Zelda, for example. Well, a lot of people, for those who enjoy that, in the Zelda series, regardless, will enjoy it no matter what. But at the same time, people... But at the same time, a lot of people kind of did not like it. There are people like, are they just trying to crush our wallets? Are they just trying to stall the time so that we can, and be like, and some of them, maybe like, is this our correspond? And be like, oh, just shut the fuck up and buy the ones if you really love it. That's the least thing you gotta do, right? I guess that's probably one way to look at it for some of the customers, and I kind of felt that way, to be honest. For some of the remake games, which I'll actually make it nameless, but yeah, I don't know why I keep getting a second, number 2 on this. I got the sand challenge. Considering this is a 4-star, so let's just go ahead and do this really quick, and then yeah, I think I may have to just pause at some point. Sorry about that, but yeah, let's actually have the stone abilities, because there should be a reason why they actually have this ability in the first place. And yep, how right I was. I got the goddamn tickets, that's nice. Okay, I was trying to uppercut that dude, but I guess, okay, I'll take that. Oh yeah, I remember this. This is where you actually have to choose your path really carefully, right? Very carefully. And please don't tell me I actually missed one of the energy spheres. I mean, I can retry, but still, I don't want to. Yeah, but the last thing I want is to end up spending too much time on one stage just so I can actually get the one energy sphere. I kinda missed this ability, tornado ability. Wait. Oh, that's gone. Oh. I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna play it safe. Please let that be your first one, please. Okay, okay, it is. That was close. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Usually I don't actually do this, but time is of the essence. Time is of the essence, and when it comes to this kind of, when it comes to this, so. Yeah, sorry about that. Just yeah, sorry about that. I just kind of was a little occupied with that. So I know that almost trolled me. Now I won't lie. Good thing that was actually play from that. You could actually backtrack. Nothing like a fire. Oh, actually, you know what? Ow. Let's see how this festival ability does. King Do. But that's one hit. That's like one hit KO. Jesus. I legit thought that was actually going to be, you know, not one KO it, but not one hit KO it, but at least take out like at least 80% of this damage. But nope. That's the third one, right? Alright, it is. Would you right? I really say this, you know, this part right here, it actually really reminds me of Donkey Kong Country 3. I'm sorry, Donkey Kong Country series, I mean. There anything in the left? I guess why not? I guess it was done. It was worth checking it. Always play safe. There we go. What? That's even worse? Nothing new? Alright. Wow, there are 5 of them this time, huh? Oh, and here we have another references of Super Mario Bros. 3 too. Yes, the moment I actually saw this, you know, once you actually get the key, then you know then there's this dude following you around. Yes, that's definitely a reference to Super Mario Bros. 2, to where, you know, if you actually get a key, then a certain mask guy will actually keep following you around, and if you let go of your key, then that's why it will stop chasing you around. So, but the thing is that in this game, however, is that once the key leaves its place, then yes, it will eventually disappear. So yeah, you know what they say, take too long, and then the key will disappear. So yeah. While you don't really have to feel all that pressure and be like, oh my god, I gotta go fast, or else I'm done for. You don't really have to feel that much of a pressure, but you certainly don't want to be too relaxed as well. So. Ow. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I put the box up on right there. Marzipan for me. Yeah, this part, it may have been really easy if you're actually playing it playing it, you know, with multiplayer mode. But yeah, even without teammates, I can still fly, or I can still make it. And we have the dark areas right here. Now, if my memory serves correctly, this is where probably that new ability for that armor ability or that robot ability, or whatever that's called, will actually be a thing. I mean, after all, they actually showed it in trailer. Ow. That's a dud. There should be a second one, right? Alright, good. Just to be safe. Or I guess not. Oh, these fire blocks. Ow! Why can't I turn off this blazing block? Yeah, that was a nice pun intended. Yeah, blazing blocks with the sand ability. I mean, sand is basically like a ground, and ground can turn off, can actually extinguish the fire, right? So why? And it kind of sucks that the only way you can actually turn off this, turn off these blocks is actually go for either water or ice ability. There we go. That was actually close. I did not want to lose this water ability. And my nose is actually a little runny once again. Bye bye, those needle looking dudes. And this crystal makes me in like both invisible and invincible. Yeah, invincible. Two adjectives in a row. That's something, if nothing else. That should be good, right? I don't need that for the next for this entire section, right? Do I? I really love water abilities. Sword. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I forgot what's the difference between the actual poison and the water. I know that the poison is actually not a little soluble, actually a little less soluble in water, so yeah, if you actually put it in the water, then yeah, it has some kind of sludge. Some kind of sludge will still remains, and then yeah, you can still hit the opponents or target or some kind of switch, and that's the differences. I forgot. Did that poison ability can actually you know you can actually go for that little stir fry on poison? I don't think you can because that's actually one thing why I call poison is basically like a lesser version of the water because you can't actually do a stir fry on that. And I almost forgot about that like an idiot. Ow. Oh yeah, little fun trick, which I actually didn't mention. If you actually spit whatever contents inside the Kirby and speed it back and back to that anti-matter thingy, it actually pushes it back for a bit. So if you actually feel a little pressured about being squeezed to death, that's actually one way to do that. I mean, sure, it doesn't actually completely block it, but you know, at least giving a little push does actually matter more than you think, actually. I'm just gonna go for Cutter. Because I have a feeling, yep, this is where a sword, having a little bit of sword may actually be a little iffy about it. Touch. Ow. And that was that went pretty dang smoothly. I mean, it wasn't perfect, it wasn't flawless, but okay, barely made it to the first for the first one. That's awesome. Oh yeah, Bosses was kind of some kind of genie, magical dude, right? The 25-inch spheres you've collected have unlocked the door to the booming blasters. Oh, it's that one game I actually did try. So far, still no news about this Akarikito fan meeting. That's kind of a bummer. Yes, that's another reason why I'm a little occupied at the moment. So anyway, let's continue on. Let's actually go for a sand ability because I really dig into sand abilities. I don't know why the machine ability is not in here. Maybe that's for the next stage, I assume. Oh. Mr. Duder. Get destroying that. Oh, you're gonna have you're gonna go for the hurricane move, right? Well, too bad. I can also go for a sand tornado. I can't create a sandstorm, you know. Oh, that sand tackle doesn't actually travel far as the. It doesn't travel far as that surf one. I don't know for water abilities. And there goes a Mr. Duder, like a boss. That was too easy. I take it that's the left wing. Da-da. Oh, that was a right wing. Oops. For a moment, that actually looked like a left wing, but I guess not. You did, Kirby. My soccer has its right wing back in place. Once we find all the parts and this baby can fly again, I'll take you on a trip to visit my homeworld. I come from a distant land. It lies at the end of an interdimensional tunnel connected to your planet. It's really far away, but the lure is a beast. It can get us there in no time once it's fixed. I do hope you'll take time up on my generous offer. Yeah, let's go and try. Let's go and see what this Sand Challenge has to offer. Sand dash to defeat enemies quickly and moving. Yeah, Sand Smasher. Okay, fair enough. Okay, good thing that switch wasn't actually time limited one, because there are some switches that require to actually make a haste and you actually literally have to dash. But and speaking of the pressures, there it is. I became a freaking renegade away in terms of Mario Party 6. Fucking! Yeah, I would definitely got silver the best. Oh, well, I'm not much of a perfectionist, and nor do I want. I'm kind of tired for that, so. I mean, getting gold is what it takes to be, you know. Yeah, if getting gold is what it takes to actually fulfill the achievements, then I certainly will. But